The Amazing Spider-Man issue 29 sees Peter and Mary Jane getting into a fight, with MJ saying Peter never cared what she thinks and he was ready to kill her a few minutes ago. It's revealed Peter is helping MJ learn some of the lines from the new film she has been asked to do. Peter is impressed with the dialogue as MJ says the new director, Cage McKnight, only wanted her for the part and it was written specifically for her. Peter says that she needs to do this, so the next day MJ begins packing her bags for Los Angeles. Peter returns from the shops with her toiletries as MJ wonders if she should not go. Peter tells her not to be ridiculous and he could accompany her if she feels like it, but MJ reminds him that he just re-enrolled in Empire State University and he wouldn't want to let down Kirk Connors. Peter knows, but he just got MJ back and now she's going off to LA without him. MJ says that it's only 2 months and he can come out and visit her and she can come back and visit him when she's on breaks. Peter kisses her as he heads out into the city with one more errand to run before taking MJ to the airport that night. As Peter swings through the city, he knows that there's always something getting in the way when he's meant to be somewhere or when someone is counting on him, but this time it will be different since he is going to break the cycle. Peter heads to Feast where he helps Aunt May paint the building. He tells her that he's glad MJ is going, but he's also upset she is going and he doesn't want to lose MJ again. May tells him that he couldn't lose MJ if he tried, and even her and Uncle Ben split up several times before marrying, and she's wondering with all the breaking up MJ and him have done over the years, just trying to be friends and everything, how long until they realize that that is what love is, since it's supposed to be messy and frustrating since both will be pushing in different directions. But the only thing that matters is if they keep trying and take care of one another. But luckily they both never stop doing that. As they continue their heart-to-heart talk, they are interrupted by the arrival of Teresa Parker, Peter's newfound sister and former S.H.I.E.L.D. super spy. May doesn't know that she's Peter's sister, but Peter thinks May suspects something, so as May goes to prepare the food Teresa brought, they talk, with Teresa saying that she needs Peter to leave with her once May gets back since she needs some Spider-Man style assistance. Peter knows this is again something getting in the way of him promising something to someone and he tells her he can't today of all days. Teresa says that he's the only one she can trust, telling him of a distress signal she got over her radio not too long ago and someone's life could be in danger. Elsewhere, Nick Fury says a world without S.H.I.E.L.D. was apparently meant to be a better place. Fury morphs into Chameleon, who is talking to David Albright, Teresa's partner, who is told he can be forgiven for thinking the villain was Nick, coming back after all this time and he had to welcome him back with open arms. Chameleon says that unfortunately he knew how to circumvent all of S.H.I.E.L.D's safeguards from shapeshifters or Skrulls. Activating the mind device on David, Chameleon says that his suffering won't be in vain since his mind will be eternally useful since it will provide the locations of all S.H.I.E.L.D's most lovely creations, which he will then sell to the highest bidder, like AIM, who wants some decommissioned helicarriers so badly that they gave the mind device to Chameleon so he could get the information. Chameleon, however, says David will give him what he truly wants, and what he wants is Nick Fury's location. MJ finishes packing with a little help from Carly, and MJ keeps looking at her phone for any sign of Pete, who hasn't come home yet. Carly says that she should check out some of the lookup groups in LA when she gets there, as MJ says that she'll give Peter another few minutes. Spider-Man and Teresa meanwhile smash into the AIM base, fighting the scientists as MJ is taken to the airport by Carly. Peter knows that he will try and do the right thing so MJ doesn't pay the price, but nothing ever really changes. He knows he's about to lose MJ and knows he will be late, despite Spider-Man actually winning the day. Teresa goes to rescue David, but it's too late for him as he has been killed by Chameleon. Peter heads home, video chatting with MJ later on, who says it's okay he couldn't make it. Peter tells her about his mission with Teresa, who is taking the death of David hard and she feels responsible. He also hates that he feels like he let MJ down again. MJ does as well, but reminds herself that when Peter misses something, it's because he's saving some innocent person. And while yes, it's infuriating, she has had many years to get used to it. Peter says that he misses her already as MJ tells him to go to sleep and dream of her. Hanging up, Peter drops his phone, knowing instead he will be dreaming of the day when things go differently, remembering when Aunt May said he already knew what to do. He pulls an engagement ring out of his pocket, one that he planned on surprising MJ with, but maybe he will do that another day. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 29 was an utterly fantastic issue that, while acting as a filler between the last arc and the Absolute Carnage arc that's coming up, it was a really heartfelt one about Peter trying to break the cycle of letting people down and the promises he has to break while being Spider-Man. Thoroughly enjoyed everything in this issue and what it had to offer, and it was great seeing Peter trying to be different, but something always goes wrong for him with that great Parker luck he has. The ending was a really sad one and teases what's to come in the future of this book and has me really excited for what's going to happen after Absolute Carnage is over. I'm going to give this issue a 10 out of 10.